Okay, guys, it's Tuesday, September 1st. Hope everybody had a good weekend. Looking back at your assignment for yesterday, Monday, this is what you should have been looking at. Here are the questions you should have completed. Okay, so it was kind of short and sweet. If you haven't done this, probably should get that done today as well. Okay, if you've got that caught up, this is what we're going to be looking at over the next 2 days, Tuesday and Wednesday, September 1st and 2nd. Today you have the following things to do for science class. First, you're going to watch the video. You're going to fill out the document called Model E, Classwork Tuesday/Wednesday, and turn it in using the Turn In button. Fill out your exit ticket called Convection Cells on the Google form. And for your homework, daily homework, I might remind you, fill out your daily science journal or quote-unquote weather journal, okay? And if you still need help with that, please ask us and we will help you find that and show you how to enter that. Okay, today we're going to be learning about convection. What is convection? Cool, dense air sinks to the Earth's surface and spreads out, causing warm, less dense air to rise. As the warm air moves upward, it eventually cools and becomes more dense than the air around it. This dense air sinks back towards Earth's surface where it begins to warm again. This movement of matter due to different densities is called convection. So, what would be a good example of convection? Well, I think most of us have seen a lava lamp or have owned a lava lamp in our life, and I've always wondered what makes those gooey things go up and down. I call them gooey things. So let's watch a video to learn more about convection here with our lava lamps. And these lava lamps, as you can see, show convection. The colored wax at the bottom is warmed, becoming less dense. The more dense material surrounding the warm wax sinks back down. This pushes the wax up until it cools and becomes more dense than the surrounding material. Then the dense wax sinks again. So here we go, a little preview of this.
Watch how the wax in these lava lamps model convection. The wax rises and falls as it heats up and cools down.
Well, that was kind of quick, so we're going to play it one more time for those that weren't paying attention.
Watch how the wax in these lava lamps model convection. The wax rises and falls as it heats up and cools down.
All right, I was hoping that'd be a little longer, but we kind of got the gist of convection on that. So, what you need to do now is on these statements, you need to answer the true or false. So which statement about air in the atmosphere are true? For each statement, select true, and if it's not true, obviously select false. So, warm air pushes cold air downward. Is that true or false? Number 2, rising air cools and becomes more dense than the air around it. Again, true or false? Number 3, cool air pushes warm air upward. Again, true or false? And finally, air that is more dense than the air around it will sink. T or F, true or false? So take a few minutes, fill that out, and then we'll move on. All right, go ahead and take a few minutes to do that. All right, guys, hopefully you got those completed and got all of them correct. So now we're going to look at convection cells, okay? And I'm going to read this paragraph as you follow along. Convection can occur on a large or small scale. So look at the air in the diagram. The air near the flame is warm, and I will show you this diagram in a second. Maybe I can scroll up a little bit. Nah. All right. So the air near the flame is warm and less dense than the air farther away from it. The cool, denser air sinks and pushes the warm air upward. As the warm air moves upward, it loses energy to other air particles. As a result, the warm air becomes cooler and sinks. When the sinking air gets near the flame, it will once again become warm. The process continues over and over. This cyclic pattern of movement caused by density differences is called a convection cell. Convection cells also form in Earth's atmosphere because the sun heats the Earth's surface unevenly. So here's a picture of that diagram that I was just reading about. Might have been a little more helpful what we were seeing as I was reading it. But again, right here we can see the flame heating up our cells, and hot, rise, start to cool down, cold, until they sink, okay? So warm air above a flame rises as cool air flows in to take its place. All right, so you're going to click on that little Google Doc there, and you're going to answer these questions. And I believe it gives you a choice. So, cool air is less or more dense, so it sinks towards the ground and flows towards the heat source. The next question, the movement of the denser, cold or warm air pushes the less dense, cold or warm air upward away from the heat source. The warm air cools, becomes less or more dense, and sinks back toward the ground. And see if you're right or wrong. Okay? All right. Take a few minutes to go ahead and complete this, and good luck. All right, guys. Once you've gotten through this and completed both your little activity worksheets, that is it for your Tuesday/Wednesday. Tomorrow, though, make sure you're checking back in. This here is going to be a little quick assignment for you based on what we learned today. And I'll let you read that without hearing my voice read even longer. Once you've read this, you're going to answer these few questions down here. But how might the design differ for a house found in a warmer climate? Okay. And just give us 4 to 5 sentences, a paragraph, and tell us your ideas. Okay. I look forward to reading all those creative ideas, and we will see you soon. Have a good day.